She rebuilt herself alone. The powerful truth every woman needs to hear. Motivational speech. Have you ever smiled in front of everyone while silently fighting a battle inside? Have you ever carried so much pain that people called you strong without realizing how exhausted you truly were? This message is for every woman who has been hurt, disappointed, abandoned, or broken by life's challenges, but still chose to keep moving forward. Because real strength isn't loud. It doesn't seek attention. It doesn't wait for someone to come and save it. Real strength is born in silence. It is created in those moments when a woman looks at her broken life and says, "I am hurt, but I am not finished." And that single decision changes everything. Today, we're talking about the woman who rebuilt herself alone. The woman who refused to let pain become her identity. The woman who turned her wounds into wisdom and her struggles into strength. If that's you, stay until the end, because this message may remind you of a power you've forgotten you possess. Part 1. The woman who refused to give up. Life has a way of testing us when we least expect it. Sometimes everything seems fine, and then suddenly, one phone call, one betrayal, one heartbreak, one loss changes everything. The future you imagined disappears. The people you trusted disappoint you. The dreams you worked for begin falling apart. And for a moment, it feels like life is over. But here's what many people never understand. The strongest women are not the ones who never fall. They are the ones who get back up every time life knocks them down. The woman who rebuilds herself alone doesn't wait for perfect conditions. She doesn't wait until she's no longer afraid. She doesn't wait until she feels confident. She begins while she's still scared. She begins while she's still hurting. She begins while she's still uncertain, because she understands something powerful. You don't become strong before you start. You become strong because you start. Every small step matters. Every time she chooses hope over despair. Every time she gets out of bed despite sadness. Every time she keeps moving when no one notices. She is becoming stronger. Not overnight, but day by day. And that's how transformation begins. Part 2. Finding strength in pain. 5 to 8. Pain changes people. The question is, will it make you bitter or will it make you wiser? Every woman who rebuilds herself faces this choice. She can stay trapped in anger. She can replay every betrayal. She can spend years asking why. Or she can decide to learn from what happened. The truth is that some lessons only pain can teach. Pain teaches boundaries. Pain teaches self-respect. Pain teaches discernment. Pain reveals who truly belongs in your life. And perhaps most importantly, pain teaches you how strong you really are. Many women discover their power only after losing everything they thought they needed. Because when life strips away the distractions, you finally meet the strongest version of yourself. The version that doesn't depend on external validation. The version that knows its worth. The version that refuses to settle. And once you meet that version of yourself, you can never go back to who you used to be. Part 3. Becoming your own safe place. 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock. One of the most powerful things a woman can learn is how to rely on herself. That doesn't mean she doesn't need love. It doesn't mean she wants to be alone forever. It simply means she understands that her happiness cannot depend on someone else's choices. She becomes her own foundation, her own support system, her own source of encouragement. She learns how to comfort herself during difficult moments. She learns how to trust her intuition. She learns how to protect her peace. And something incredible happens. She stops begging for attention. She stops chasing validation. She stops shrinking herself to make others comfortable. Because she finally realizes she is enough. Not when she becomes perfect, not when everyone approves, not when she reaches some impossible standard. She is enough right now, exactly as she is. And that realization changes everything. Part 4. The Power of Letting Go. 11 o'clock to 14 o'clock. There comes a moment in every healing journey when a woman must decide what she's willing to carry into her future. Some people carry old pain for years. Some carry resentment. Some carry guilt. Some carry regret. But the woman who rebuilds herself understands something important. You cannot move forward while dragging the weight of your past. So she learns to let go. Not because what happened didn't matter, not because the hurt wasn't real, but because she deserves peace. She understands that forgiveness is not always about the other person. Sometimes it's about freeing yourself. It's about saying, I refuse to let this pain control my future. And that's true strength. Not revenge, not bitterness, freedom. The freedom to move forward, the freedom to heal, the freedom to start again. Part 5. Knowing your worth. 1400 to 1700. For years, many women measure their worth by what they can do for others, how much they sacrifice, how much they give, how much they tolerate, how much they endure. But eventually, they realize something life-changing. Their worth was never based on any of those things. Their value is not determined by someone's ability to recognize it. A diamond remains valuable even when nobody sees it, and so does a woman. When a woman truly knows her worth, she stops accepting disrespect. She stops settling for less. She stops explaining her boundaries. She stops apologizing for taking up space. She walks differently. She speaks differently. She chooses differently. Because she finally understands that self-respect is not selfish, it's necessary. And once a woman knows her value, the world can no longer convince her she deserves less. Part 6. The best chapter is still ahead. 1700 to 1900. If you're in a difficult season right now, I want you to remember this. Your current situation is not your final destination. The pain you're feeling today is not the end of your story. The woman you are becoming is stronger than the challenges you're facing. Yes, there will still be hard days. There will still be setbacks. There will still be moments of doubt. But you are not the same person you once were. You have survived things that once seemed impossible. You have grown through battles nobody knows about. You have developed strength that cannot be taken away. And because of that, you can face whatever comes next. Not because life will suddenly become easy, but because you have become stronger. Conclusion. 1900 to 2000. So if you needed a sign today, this is it. Keep going, keep believing, keep rebuilding, keep choosing yourself. Because the woman who rebuilds herself alone becomes unstoppable. Not because she never struggles, but because she never quits. Your scars are proof that you survived. Your journey is proof that you are stronger than you think. And your future is still being written. The best chapter of your life may not be behind you. It may be the chapter you're brave enough to start today. Remember this, you are not broken, you are becoming. If this message touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this reminder today. And until next time, keep growing, keep healing, and keep believing in yourself.